For the longest time, I was at war with myself. I felt trapped. I felt as if I am in a box that was just not designed for me. And I kept myself in that box for so long. It's at one point you need to start we need to start taking responsibility for the choices that we make, right? So at a point I was responsible for certain choices that I took that maybe have kept me locked in that box longer than I would have liked. But when everything around you feels that, there's that the box is the way, then you really start questioning yourself to whether there's something wrong with you. You start questioning yourself to why you feel a certain way, why you ask certain questions. What is that thing that you're trying to understand and uncover? And somewhere along the line, I guess you try to fit in. And the more you try to fit in, the worse internally you're gonna feel. Because you are not operating from the way that you were designed to operate. It's like you're forcing a BMW to be a Mercedes, whatever that means. I don't know if that example makes sense. But just in a way that I feel that we're all designed in a certain way. We all carry certain unique qualities, unique blueprints. And we are here to play that role, to play with these qualities, to enjoy them. But for some reason, we don't listen to that voice within. We are more concerned about what other people tell us, that how we should live, to listen to their advice, to listen to their perspective of seeing the world, to seeing what they did to succeed. And then we take that as the metric for life and how we should live. And we start disconnecting from our voice within. We start disconnecting from our qualities, from our essence. And we create an identity, we create masks that are just not us. That's why when you meet people, you feel like we're unable to connect with people because we're not sure what version of them we're connecting with. We're not sure what mask. We can feel and sense that there's something just off. There's something wrong with this connection because it doesn't feel genuine or real or honest. It's like when you tell yourself a lie and then you start believing that lie. And you live your life on that lie. And I feel that's how it is. We wear a mask and then we start believing that this mask, this identity is us. So all our thoughts, all the choices, all the relationships that we carry forward stems from this lie that we are telling ourselves every single day that that's how it should be. And I feel this is why things are shaking to wake us up, maybe to understand that, hey, come on, we're not playing the role that we're supposed to play. And I don't know if every person, this is a question of curiosity that I'm asking. Is it that they just numb these questions? Like for me, I can't not understand how we can't not all be asking these questions, But I think because for me it's natural. And I meet a lot of people that they are just like I think they've just accepted things. So they're trying to just live, and they normalized, I guess, the situation. And I can't be okay with it. I can't normalize the way that we are living and co-creating together, because I personally see things maybe differently. Like I see it as we all came here to this experience of experiencing what it means to be a human being on this earth. And we're collectively playing this game together to see what is possible. But when our co-creation is starting to harm a lot of the players, and our co-creation is creating more cases of depression, anxiety, sadness, disconnect, then why do I want to normalize that? Why? Why do I want to normalize a game and a behavior that is not creating fair and equal and just systems for all the players? Like a base to start from, and then let's start equally on the same foundation. And then you, whatever you want to do with these qualities or that role, great, sure. But it shouldn't be to harm one another. So yeah, I'll just not, I'm not happy with the rules of life, let's say. And I think I really, really, truly believe that we have the power to change the rules. I really do believe that. But we just need to believe again. We need to have trust and faith again within ourselves. To be able to have faith in something that's bigger and much more, let's say, feels and sounds idealistic. But when we're so tired and we've given up on ourselves, then how are we expecting anything to change? If we are not in touch with who we really are at our core, the qualities that makes us unique, we're not playing with these qualities. We're not creating an identity that is actually aligned with these qualities. Then how are we expecting change to happen? What is our faith then based on? Then that's another question that I've been asking. I see a lot of people, not to disrespect or to dismiss anybody's journey, it's just a curiosity, like trying to understand, like, how can we have immense amount of faithful people but we're in this position? Like, then isn't the basis of our faith wrong? You know, why is it that when now I'm mixing topics with one another and different questions with one another, but really, why is it that all, like, we read about men's perspective, we're constantly reading about how men translate certain verses of the Bible or the Quran or philosophy or science. Where are the women's voices? And I'm curious, like, imagine, I'm really curious, like, I want to experiment this. Like, we say, I want to imagine a man saying the exact same thing and then a woman will say the exact same thing. Who are we going to listen to? Even us as women, we're wired to kind of, follow, we feel more, let's say, as if a man is saying it, as if it's the right thing. So in a way, we're also contributing to keeping that story alive. But why? Why? Aren't we not reaching a point that, like, honestly, like, are we happy? Are we really happy? And what is happiness? That can maybe take us to another question. Like, what is happiness? Happiness is not about being high all the time. It's not about being like, jolly and, all the time. I don't think that's the goal of life. I think the goal of life is for us to have certain challenges and to experience some sort of suffering, because I feel that's when you understand happiness and cherish happiness, and you just understand the flavors of life, just like the seasons, right? It's not always summer. It's beautiful to explore all seasons of life. But when the suffering becomes abnormal, then that's a time where we have to pause and question. And collectively come and ask, like, come on. What are we doing? What are we co-creating together? What is the message there for us? What is is this just an experience? And that's it? But why does it have to be this harsh? And I know that we say that, it's where you decide to look, because obviously there's so many beautiful sides to this life and there's so many beautiful things. But I'm speaking this from my perspective, that I find it a bit challenging, let's say, to keep focusing on the wins and the beauty when I feel that a lot of people are suffering. Like, I can't. It hurts so much deep down. Like, sometimes I wish I don't have these deep feelings, so that way I can just be content with where I'm at and just focus on building, but I can't. Was not expecting that. So yeah, I'm just sharing these thoughts out loud, because I sometimes it can get very lonely as well, trying to navigate all these questions and all these inquiries alone. And when you feel like you lack this sort of community or these sort of spaces that can create, let's say, spaces where we can have these conversations, where we can explore together, we can share insights and perspectives. It's not about proving whose perspective is right and wrong. It's not, I'm not here to, I feel like this is an issue I have. And I think that's why for the longest time I thought that there's something wrong with me. Because I was trying to be something that I'm not. Just like I can't like, yeah. And it's not that I want to attract, I just want to focus on the suffering and the struggles, and no. But this is a part of the reality I can't dismiss. So, what was the point of this video? Okay, let's just cut it here. Because I'm on a water fast, and today's my second day. So there's also this blankness, let's say. But yes, I will just post it as is for now. Ciao.